Now we're going to run one, and I brought my potato friend, Yams the Jams, because I'm just a stupid airhead lesbian. Jams knows all the cool things, like, can I get a drum roll, please, Jams?
Oh yeah, I know one cool thing, which is that we've got a new character to release right now. You ready, Avery? All right. Our new character is the princess. Woo! Cute, exciting token
Woo!
image and celebrations from the chat.
I
It's the
think I did
princess.
it. I think I
Yeah,
put
you
it on
did.
screen.
Right
Yeah!
there. And let's talk about it. The princess's ability reads, on your first day, if you nominated and executed a player, the demon doesn't kill tonight. So the princess is a super exciting character who can basically choose to work with the town or demand whatever she wants as the princess. That's her right. And she gets to nominate and execute a player. And if she succeeds, then there is no demon kills that night. So you don't have to die to execution. The player just has to be executed. And for the princess ability to work, the player that the princess nominated must be the one who is executed. Importantly, exiles don't count for the princess ability, it's just executions. If the princess is drunk during the day, but they're sober at night, they will prevent the demon from killing. And on the flip side, if they're sober during the day, but they're drunk or poisoned at night, then their ability is not going to work. It's a backwards checking ability, meaning at the time in the night order when the princess is using their ability, basically they're going to check, am I sober right now? Did I nominate and execute a player yesterday? If that has happened, then the storyteller is not going to let the demon kill. But the demon is still going to wake up and choose a player to kill, and any other effects that happen with the demon are still going to happen. So if it's a Vortox, players are still going to get false information. If it's a Nodashi, their neighbors will still be poisoned. It's just that their kill doesn't go through. And at night, all of the non-demon kills still happen as normal. The princess also doesn't have to nominate on their first day. This isn't a must. It's an if you want to do this thing, you can. And what's cool about that is if a princess is created mid-game and they nominate and execute a player on their first day, which might not be the first day of the game, it might be like if the pit hag decides to create a princess on day 3, then if they nominate and create and execute a player that day, the demon won't kill that night as well. So super cool ability. There are 2 jinxes with the princess, and these are for the cannibal and the alhadikia. With the cannibal, we've realized if you're a cannibal and the princess is executed, you gain the princess ability and you're like awesome, and then you go and use it, and if you successfully execute a player, then you gain their ability and lose the princess ability, so that doesn't work. And so the jinx for the cannibal is if the cannibal nominated and executed the princess today, the demon doesn't kill tonight. So the cannibal can eat the princess by specifically nominating and executing the princess, which can be super cool for the cannibal to gain the princess ability at any point in the game. And with the Alhadikia, because the Alhadikia's ability is if everyone the Alhadikia picks lives, then they actually all die, we were like, oh, that doesn't work. So with the Alhadikia, if the princess nominated and executed a player on their first day, no one dies to the Alhadikia ability tonight, even if they all live, which they would have to because the demon can't kill. So those are the jinxes. Super simple character. We're super excited for this one. And I think on that note, Aves, it's time to rack up a game.
Yes. First and foremost, let's answer some questions in chat because I'm sure they have loads.
Oh, yeah.
Probably some simple answers, but I'll rapid fire them at you. What happens if the princess nominates and executes themselves?
If they nominate and execute themselves, they would be dead at the time in the night order when they would get to use their ability. So they don't have an ability anymore. And so the problem with that is you got to be alive and you got to have a working ability in order to use their ability. So the princess has to nominate and execute somebody else in order for them to be alive to actually do their thing.
What happens if the princess is executed on day 4 and the cannibal gets the princess ability? Do they get to use it on day 5?
So the way that works, that's covered by the jinx. So if the cannibal specifically nominates the princess, so let's say, Aves, you're the cannibal and I'm the princess. I did my thing on day 1. You can nominate me. But if anybody else nominates me, then you're not going to get my ability. You would just sort of have the princess ability, but you wouldn't be able to use it because as soon as you nominate and execute somebody, you'd get their ability, unless you specifically happen to execute like a sailor who didn't die, in which case you'd still have mine. But that's pretty niche, and so we wanted to make sure, yeah, we don't make jinxes to cover really niche specific situations. We make them when something fundamentally doesn't work together, and we want people to have a way to use those characters together. Cannibal Princess Jinx has also been super, super fun when we were testing this. We had a game the other night where the princess nominated the cannibal, they got him on the block, and then he goes, I'm just gonna try this, and he nominated the princess back. They got 8 votes on him, and then the princess did get executed. The cannibal ate him. There was no death. The princess also didn't know he had a pixie, and so then the pixie got the ability, and they were able to do it. So we had 2 princess days in a row. It was crazy, and we were like, good, the script works, we can run it. And now that I've said that, our game's gonna end on day 1, but it's fine, we're gonna have a great time.
I have 2 more questions for you because they're really funny and I love them. They're not serious, but I love them. What if princess / poisoner / leviathan / riot?
Yeah, so the poisoner just can disrupt the princess. We noticed that when we were script building, that poisoner can be less fun of a thing to put on a script with a princess, because if an evil player is really worried about the princess, they really want their demon to be able to kill on that first night, then the poisoner can always just poison whoever nominated the person that was executed, because they either are the princess and you're taking away their ability, or they're not the princess, so the princess ability isn't going to go off anyways. It's a kind of a mixed bag. I think we found in testing that it wasn't too bad, and the poisoners, and like we also tried this with Pit Hag as well, those evil minions didn't always target the princess, but when they didn't, there often ended up being a little bit of regret of like, oh, I could have done that, and that might have been better for my team. And so I think in general, we've had a lot more fun building scripts that don't have those things that can kind of just take away the princess ability right away and being more creative about it. This script, for example, we ended up subbing off the Pit Hag and putting on the Sarah Novus, which was super funny. Just last night when we were doing the final touches for the script, we had a Sarah Novus who just made a random character mad as the princess on the first day. And so then that guy's going around being like, I'm the princess, let's kill someone. Obviously did not work. And then the town is like, well, what's going on with you? Like, that's weird. Something's wrong there. So yeah, no jinxes there. And with demons that don't kill in the night, because the princess is stopping the demon from killing, the princess just has no effect against those characters. So I think it can be nice if you're on a script where there are multiple different options for demons, and some of them don't kill and some of them do, but it's just not going to do much. And so I would just encourage scriptwriters to be thoughtful and intentional about what they're putting on a script with the princess.
Okay, I lied. I have 2 more and then we're good. The second to last question is, what happens if the princess nominates somebody, they don't get enough votes, but they get executed for another reason, like madness?
Yeah, the rules intentionally don't specify what you should do in that situation, so I think it's very okay to rule it either way. One of the things that's nice there is all the princess ability says if you nominated and executed them. Did you nominate them? Check. Were they executed? Check. Therefore, did you nominate and execute them? Kind of. Like, I think it's ambiguous intentionally, and so you can kind of leave that open-ended for the storyteller's discretion.
And then my final question, which is the best question I've seen now so far, what happens if you nominate the demon and get them executed?
Oh, well, then the game just ends.
Yeah, okay, yeah! Let's rack a game, shall we, Jams?
Do it. Hell yeah. Let's go. I think the biggest question while we get switched back over to our rack a game screen is going to be, what do we do about the princess? Do we want to put one in? Or do we want to leave it out and have it as a bluff?
So I've been thinking about this for the last 15 minutes. I kind of want to make it a bluff. Like, that's a little boring, but I kind of want to make it a bluff.
It's a super fun bluff, and I think we decided to go like a different direction with this particular script. We had a couple different options, but we did find Princess with like Fearmonger and Boom Dandy so fun. So fun as a bluff, because if you've got a Fearmonger on the script and someone's going like, oh yeah, like I let's nominate and execute a person. If that's a Fearmonger, you're like, what do we do? Do we do it? Do we not do it? It's terrifying. And same with the Boom Dandy. If you're bluffing Princess, you could just nominate your Boom Dandy and boom, right away. And there's a lot of options here.
So I think I'm gonna listen to chat and make Philosopher in play so that they could Philo Princess, but we're gonna Princess as a bluff.
Love it.
Unless you have any strong opinions, I'm just gonna put in my 2 favorite characters and call that a day.
One of the nice things about doing this, and we wanted specifically to do character releases across all our different streams so that y'all could have this space to do it. So yeah, this is very much like in your hands. I can help, like give suggestions or bounce ideas off me, but really, like, whatever you want to do for the setup, I am down. Yeah, and really whatever chat wants, because that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
Someone in
chat.
chat is asking for Damsel and Huntsman, which I think could be fun.
Let's do that.
Yeah, got lots of options.
Okay, chat, keep putting in things. I'm gonna do Serenovis, Harpy, Oho, General, Huntsman, Damsel, Philosopher. That's what we currently have. So if you want anything important, we can do that. We can do Canny. If we do Canny, though, we're gonna have to put in some more information. Probably a Steward, and almost certainly a Balloonist or a Pixie.
I think a Pixie could be nice. Pixie's been really fun on this script.
Okay, good to know.
And I think we might, because we get 2 outsiders, it might be fun to have a drunk as well, just because with Oho, I think drunk is a really nice balance there, where if they're trying to kill something, and then it turns out that person is the drunk, that could be really good.
I'm going to do my favorite thing to ever do, which is Drunk the Savant, because I think that's fun and clever.
Excellent. And I like that too, because then if they say Savant and the Savant doesn't die, they're going to be like, is that the drunk? Is that person bluffing? Like, what's going on? Yeah.
I think this is what we're going to do, as long as you guys don't think it's too unbalanced. I mean, you were the one who's played the script the most, so I will defer to you. But I think Steward, Pixie, General, Monk, Drunk Savant, Philosopher, Huntsman, Slayer, Damsel, Harpy, Serenovis, and Oho is the bag I want to do.
I love it. I think this is great. I think we can give princesses a bluff. I think Balloonist will also be a really nice bluff, because with the mutant and the ogre, there's lots of reasons why an outsider wouldn't be claiming. We could give Amity as a bluff if we want. And
you're reading my mind.
With the cannibal not in play, I think that's kind of a nice balance, because we found that when they're with that cannibal princess jinx, it's really alluring. And so if we had given princesses a bluff and had a real cannibal, that might have been a little bit tough for evil. So I think this is perfect. Can't wait. Alchemist could also be fun with the Sari and the Harpy as a bluff, but really, like, we've got so many options.
I think I'm gonna do Balloonist, Princess, Amnesiac, because that sounds devious, and welcome to the Sunday stream. We do stupid shit here.
I love it. All right, let's get these characters out.
Okay, looks like we have what an interesting team. What a wonderful, interesting team.
This will be a fun time.
Okay, chat. Jams can't hear me, and that's fine.
You're muted to me right now, but I think chat can still hear you, so we are all good.
Nope, wrong thing. Bop, 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 bop. Chat, okay. Okay, so we got to go to the big old Bort. Not that Bort is big, but it just rhymed. Okay, Bort.
No, he is very tall. It's accurate.
Very tall man, that Bort. Hello, tall Bort. How are you?
Good. The air is really good up here.
Listen, it's pretty shit down here. What do you want to do?
Right. Well, I've thought about this, and I feel like going Alchemist is not the optimal play. But I really want to go Alchemist, so I'm going to go Alchemist.
Okay, bye.
I love that for you.
I hate that for me. What the fuck am I going to give Bort? Like, probably Vizier?
Vizier is so fun. Vizier is fantastic, and I think especially with the Harpy and Serenovis abilities, that's going to be a really funny dynamic. I also think Bort is the sort of person that people will not necessarily socially read and go, oh yeah, obviously that's a good Vizier. So I think that could be really fun and chaotic.
I mean, I'm down. You want to know a fun fact about me? I've never story told a Vizier game. Like, ever.
So exciting. I think literally last night when we were doing the final touches of the script, we had a real Vizier and then a Philo Alchemist Vizier. So I see no reason to not do it again, because it was very fun when we did it the first time.
Look, you know what? Let's do it. Like, the Oho is going to have to select Philosopher to kill Bort, and I think that's hilarious to me.
It's amazing.
They can't just pick Alchemist. They have to pick Philosopher. Let's do it.
If they pick Alchemist, we will kill someone else.
Yep. We have the best time here.
Now, the best part of this also is that we don't have to tell Bort what ability he has, so we can simply just, when we start the day, just go, Bort is the Vizier.
Yep.
And catch it by surprise.
Yep, that's my plan. Okay, let's go to Roof and Austin. Hello, YouTube. Hope you're having fun. Hold on, Roof. Hold on tight to whatever you can grab onto. You can grab onto me if you like. Hello, Austin. This is your evil team. Well, 2 parts of it at least. Your demon is Ryback.
Okay, sounds good.
And
Thank you.
I'm told that I'm supposed to tell you this here, I guess. Damsel in play.
Amazing. You love to hear it. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
Good luck.
That's my
Excellent.
favorite, like, not rules argument, but like minutia argument is: do you tell the damsel there, or do you wait till the damsel part in a night order?
This is actually something that I need to change because the damsel's spot in the night order is specifically meant to say if the damsel was picked by the huntsman, tell them right now at this time in the night order that they are now a townsfolk and what townsfolk they are. But because it says damsel and you're looking on the first night, intuitively your brain is like, oh, now I tell people that there's a damsel. But that goes after poisoner, which makes things very confusing and bad because the minions learn about the damsel before they can do anything to change the damsel's status in the game. But
Yep.
yeah, nailed that. 100%.
Look at you doing so good things, Jams. Big good things. Okay, let's go to
Very
Ryback.
slowly doing things. Let's do it.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Your minions of the fillet kind are Austin and Ruth,
Okie dokie.
and your beloofs are Princess, Balloonist, and Amnesiac.
Princess, balloon, and me. Okie dokie.
Get out of here, you rascal.
Oh, yep. Boop, boop.
All right, bringing in Ruth again. Ruth, my love, please make somebody mad.
Damn it, I was gonna make Austin mad, and then okay.
You
Didn't
still
think about who
can,
it should be now.
technically, legally.
Oh, I'll just make Alana mad as the princess.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
The fun choice.
Let's bring in Alana. Alana, my favorite person in the entire world. I miss you so much.
Miss you.
You have been mad by the Kerai Novi,
As what?
the princess, of course.
As a princess. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. Thanks,
Okay.
Serenovus.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I don't know why she was so like upset. You're the damsel. You get a free fluff. What are you mad about?
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Maybe she had a plan. Maybe she was really excited about something and then
That's
has to
true.
change the
Austin's
plan.
coming in.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Austin. Do the thing that you do.
So, I really wish I knew who the princess was. But I do know that Malachon said she would claim princess, and that's good enough for me. So I'm going to make Malachon mad at Bort.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you.
That's gonna be incredibly funny.
Everything so far has been laugh out loud hilarious. I'm bringing in Malachon. This game is gonna go great. Malachon,
Hello.
you are harpy mad that Bort is the biggest evil to ever evil.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, what's next? We gotta go to Bruce. Hello.
Hello.
What do you want to learn?
I want to learn the philosopher.
Huntsman.
That works just fine. I
Okay,
guess we'll do that.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
That's kind of like the philosopher if you squint hard enough.
Yeah, it says it starts with once per game. That's all you need to know.
Bringing in inspo. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to do the thing?
Kind of, but not really.
Okay. Is that a no then?
That's a no. I will have some self-restraint.
Could never be me. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right. To Savington. Hello, my second best
Hello.
friend in the entire world. Canonically, of course.
Yeah.
You learn Ekin.
I learned Ekin. Okay, I'm going to tell Ree that I learned Austin. I almost put it on Austin. That would have been a little awkward.
Okay, have fun.
Love it.
Oh,
That can only end well.
Only end well. Let's go to Ekin and see if Ekin will let me do nonsense. If Ekin. Hello, Ekin.
Hello. Am I getting a scale?
Would you like one? It's always an option. It's always a choice.
I'll take fictional princesses for a scale.
Okay, fictional princesses. Your scale is a scale of fictional princesses where Princess Daisy is good, Princess Peach is slightly good.
Good. Peach slightly good. Okay.
Princess Leia is neutral.
Okay.
That's controversial.
Princess from the Princess Bride is slightly evil.
Princess Bride slightly evil. Okay.
And is Samus technically a princess?
Who?
Samus from the Metroid games? Samus from the Metroid games is evil.
Samus is evil. Okay, heard. Thank you.
For this sole reason, might not be a princess.
Yeah, might not be a princess, but is evil. Okay.
What is my tonight's information then?
Tonight you are going to learn. Tonight you are going to learn a princess from the Princess Bride.
Uh-oh, that's slightly evil. I don't like that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That might be a controversial general information pick, but I think with the Harpy madness where it is, the Sarah Novus madness where it is, and the confusion that's going to come from all like the constant madness, evil has a foot up.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. We also have two evil players who are sitting next to each other, so they can coordinate and pass bluffs early. I think and I think the Huntsman Pixie pair will help later, but will be more confusing than it is helpful for Alana right now.
Okay.
Who notably has already changed her name to
Princess Alana. Yeah. All right, let's wake him up. Hello. Important information. During the night in chat, you guys were talking about horror comedy slashers, and Ree mentioned Totally Killer, which is a great movie. However, and also, there is a second movie that came out around the same time that's like the exact same movie and slightly better. You should watch both. Anyways, go play this game.
What's the name of it?
Second one. Well, how would we know which one it is?
I don't remember the name. I just know it was the same movie, basically.
Can you give us any information?
Yes, I can actually. Hold on. Sorry, you're correct. I can give you information.
There is some information we need to give.
Yes, there is information.
I meant about the movies.
Oh, no. Bort's
Like,
Bort's the Vizier, though.
Oh, perfect.
Yay! Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Yay, Bort.
Right. Who wants to talk?
What do you want?
Well, I was just letting you know. I pinged you, and then Inspo pinged me. Apparently, I'm steward confirmed. So we should. Yes.
Thank you, Rubix.
Can we not?
Austin is just good.
Favorite character, and therefore I have requested Avery scale for general.
Is it a mango day?
And I requested the scale of fictional princesses. So Daisy is good, Peach is slightly good, Leia is neutral, Princess Bride is slightly evil, and Seamus from the Metroid games. We don't know if it's actually a princess, but she's evil. And I got Princess Bride, so slightly evil.
You put Princess Bride as slightly. I don't know if I trust that scale because I don't think Princess Bride would be slightly evil.
That's the scale I got.
Hello.
We have a plan.
We have a plan. Should we execute Port? Can I specifically execute Port?
I don't think
Are
we
you
can.
actually the princess?
Yeah, sure.
I'm actually the princess.
Okay.
It's our duty. It's our duty as being on the character list that we save the character in action. Correct?
What
Wait.
if Bort overrides you though?
Wait, this is really important and game related. Time Cut is the name of the movie I meant. Okay, bye.
Time cut.
I have told Austin that he is steward confirmed by me, but he is not.
Right. I will put Austin down as evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am the. Well, I'm not the alchemist, but I am good.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, I'm just the good vizier.
The good vizier. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. There's probably an amnesiac somewhere. That makes a lot of sense to me.
Yes.
King Princess is a messy lesbian just like me, so probably
Thank you very much.
extra good.
Avery, if you're talking to us, you are muted. But if you're
No,
talking to Chad,
we're talking about King Princess. Don't worry about it.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Very important talk.
We love our messy queers in this household.
Absolutely.
You can execute Bort.
Would
you agree?
Sure.
Good.
That seems
great.
fine.
That seems fine. Okay, let's go. Well, the thing is that we can't vote on anyone else because a bot can just push through a nomination. So we have to all just agree.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
What do you want to claim?
Ekin, if you're evil, can you just leave me alive for a little while? Because I haven't been this role in a while, and I just want to be confused.
Sure. What is it?
I'm the
Is it
savant.
savant? Okay. Feed me some savant info. I love savant, and we
Okay.
can see how my information changes based on your information.
Okay. Jams and or Avery, can you stick around one second?
All right. I'll go. Bye.
Hello.
Hello.
There's a Yoshi.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, there is a Yoshi. Yoshi is
There's a
here
dog.
to give you savant info. And
My Yoshi's dressed up as a very sad oiler.
that's so
That's-
sad.
that's very
Mine is
sad.
just cold because it's cold here. We are gonna let you know that there are no picking minions, or the drunk neighbors the mutant. Cool.
Okay, bye.
I know the plan. What's the plan?
We're gonna execute Bort, but we have to agree to not vote on anyone else, because otherwise Bort can push it through. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, good luck.
I think I believe there is an actual
to.
damsel, because that would make my general info to turn Princess Bride, which is slightly evil.
It's fine. Follow your heart.
I took a scale of fictional princesses, and Princess Bride is slightly evil. So I'm concerned.
Slightly evil.
Yeah.
I would dispute that. It was a beautiful movie.
Well,
To shoot you or not to shoot you? I cannot tell.
Probably not. It's probably a waste.
To shoot or not to shoot? That is the question.
Yeah.
Shakespeare or some shit.
All right.
I think are you the philosopher alchemist?
Yes.
I believe you.
Oh, yay, you actually believe me.
I think you would tell me that you were the philosopher alchemist.
I think I found a damsel.
Welcome back to town. Jams, would you mind putting the character ability in chat so I can pin it? Anyways, do your thing. Hands up if you need me. Yeehaw.
Avery, can I claim psychopath and attack Bort, please?
Heard. Bort?
I am just going to say that I am not going to force through any executions today, so if you want to actually get someone executed today, you may have to vote.
Sincerity.
Oh, could I please claim minion and guess that Bruce is the damsel?
Of course you can,
Thank you.
Mally.
So I was going to nominate Bort as the princess because that's a great way to trigger the princess ability. Because Bort's clearly evil but wouldn't die. But I think Alana might be the Philo princess, so Alana can do it.
Yeah, I'll nominate Bort.
Okay, we can do that. Why? What's the deal?
This would be a great execution to highlight the new character release, where we actually use the ability of the new character.
Bort?
I promise you that Alana is not the philosopher princess.
Okay, it takes 6 votes starting now.
Yes, because I'm the princess.
Town, I am convinced Bort is the Philo alchemist vizier.
What? No, that sounds crazy, right?
What? 9 is enough.
No, thank you.
I think you're right.
You lied.
Anyone else?
Alana, are you seriously actually the princess?
Yeah, it still works on the alchemist, right?
Yes, it works
Yeah.
on the alchemist.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Bort isn't the alchemist. Bort is the Philo. Who went alchemist? Who got vizier? I'm convinced.
Yeah, but that's fine because Alana's claiming to be the princess, not the Philo princess.
Yeah, so it'll trigger the princess ability.
Mel, are you actually the princess? Because Alana might be drunk and we should act on it just in case.
No, I'm
Oh,
not. I
no,
wanted
no.
to claim it because I wanted to manifest it, but I don't think it's helpful. I just believe Alana.
Fair enough.
There's also a Serenovus on this script, and we have no other evidence of minions.
Oh yeah, I'm Sarah Mad as the princess, sorry.
Or Alana is.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right to me.
Ending the day in 10,
Oh, this is spicy, because if I don't die, then the demon can't sink, right?
8, 7.
Unless they
6,
coordinate with a monk.
Alana, how
But I
confident
wouldn't
are
reckon
you
the
that
monk
you'll
will
It's so
die.
evil,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
3, 2, 1. Bort is executed and doesn't die. Go to bed?
You nailed it.
Nailed it. To answer Chat's question, I think you probably could have had an argument that Malachon didn't adhere to Harpy Madness, but she kind of did, and I didn't really care enough to break it, to be honest.
I think she was doing a lot like behind the scenes during the sort of like during neighbor chats and during sort of the day phase of things. I think publicly she was trying not to take up too much space by being mad, which is a very that's a fine way to do madness. I listened to a lot of her chats and she was repeatedly sort of putting little things of like, well, Bort's obviously evil.
Yeah, and in public, she did say Bort is obviously evil at least twice. So but Chat asked if she was mad. I would say yes, but I could understand if you were not mad enough. I am a really strict madness girly.
It's easy to miss it. Yeah, which is great to be.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to night 2. Okay, first up, we don't go to Bort. Bort's just a vizier now. We go to Malachon, though. Malachon does things.
Hello.
Hi-oh.
I will pick Ryback, please.
Okay, good to know.
Bye.
Well, let's go to the roof. Take 2.
I don't know. I feel like Alana was enjoying that, so I want to give her one more day of being the princess, please.
Heard and thank you.
That's gonna be very fun.
Yeah. Hello, Princess Alana.
This could be anything.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I think someone's a huntsman.
You are mad as the princess.
Why would a huntsman save me? All right, this will go well. Pray for the monk to protect whoever the demon kills. Goodbye.
Okay, bye. To le hoppe.
You know-
Oh,
What's incredible? Oh, I'll say it after.
Yeah. Hold one
You can
second,
now.
Jams.
No, you can say it if
Oh,
it help me and my team.
I'm so happy that you picked Bort last night.
I am so mad. I picked you all. I don't. Let me look at the night order. I think you had a choice that you made. Oh no.
I couldn't possibly comment. Austin, would you like to pick 2 flares?
Yeah, so we're definitely killing Alana tomorrow, I think. And I really would like to frame Alana as the harpy, as I just like talk it out. So I'm gonna put it on Alana, and then when she claims it, no one will believe her after we kill her. So I'm gonna make Alana mad that Ree is evil.
Okay, thank you.
Amazing.
What were you gonna say?
What was it? Oh, it was in the world where somehow Alana doesn't get killed or gets magically punched on tonight. We should make her the princess because it is out of play and Evil's not using it as a bluff. And then she can actually proc it. Like, I think it won't happen, it won't manifest, but it would be very funny to be like, no, you're really the princess now.
I really hope what happens is we go tell Alana that she's harpy mad against Ree, and then Inspo picks Alana, and we get to tell Alana she's the princess in that order. It would be so fun. Okay, let's go to Alana. Hello, Alana. You're harpy mad that Ree is real big evil.
That Ray is evil.
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay, all right, I've got this. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. To the all. This game is stupid.
This is incredible.
Hi, right back. Pick a character.
So normally I would pick Drunk here, but I think I'll defer that for a night. I will pick Huntsman. I know that's a genius move, but I think I'm just going to take that out of play right now.
Okay, goodbye. No!
I'm so happy with our pixie choice.
But yes, we do. And Bruce was mad, so we get to go to Bruce right now, right?
Bruce was so mad, and Bruce is going to be like, oh, I know things. It's going to be great.
Well, let's go to Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Wait, what the fuck?
Would you like to make a choice?
Sure. I guess I did have somebody hard claim damsel, so I might as well do that. Let's pick Sin.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
No, the dream.
That is okay. I think that's all right. I think Alana is going to get killed tomorrow, most likely, and I don't think anyone evil is going to think about guessing her. So, I think we're okay.
Weirdly, even though Bruce didn't get off the Huntsman pick, I still think that swings things into favor for good because there's so much connection chains. Alana knows Bort is the alchemist and has to be the alchemist. Alana knows that there's the 2 minions that are in play, and Inspo and Bruce are a confirmation chain. Like, that swings it pretty heavily into Good's favor.
I do think Good is in a pretty good place. I also think it's very likely at this stage, at least to our perspectives as the storytellers, that the damsel is going to die before the minions think about guessing her.
Yeah.
So I think that also works pretty much in Good's favor.
Okay, let's go to Ekin and say Princess Peach, which is slightly good. I think you probably could argue it's Princess Daisy, but I think evil can still get out of it. I'm a big evil defender, if you didn't know that about me. Chat.
Love it.
Hello?
Hello.
Le Princess Peach.
Peach, that's slightly good. That's awesome. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I think you could argue it's Daisy, but I think evil has enough outs still, and like the confirmation chains are only in pairs of 2. Like, there's not like a big, huge confirmation chain right now. So, and Alana is frameable as shit. All right, let's wake him up, shall we? Good morning, town. Inspiration's dead.
That's crazy.
Wild.
Really
insane.
Hey, Princess Alana, were you Serenovus mad?
Look, you know what? I was Sarah Mad. I am actually the
Wow.
balloonist. And
Incredible.
I trust, and then I got Ray, so I think we should probably kill Ray today.
Were you also Harpy mad yesterday?
I haven't heard of a Harpy.
And maybe Board is the Philo Alchemist Vizier? By
Look,
chance.
everything's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. But we should probably kill Ray.
Something tells me Prince.
Good. How are you?
Good. I like your tiara.
Thank you. I was happy about Bort yesterday, which is very funny.
I love that. Okay. Okay.
So if Alana's telling the truth, like it's 7 over happy.
Okay.
And I think Alana might be Sarah mad again because somebody else claimed blueness to me.
Great. I'm the Slayer.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that I never shoot Bort. I have decided Sabanite is the Harpy or good. And that's where I am at.
Well,
probably not Alana.
I'm the monk, so I picked the
minion inspo.
I am not. I am an
If you're
outsider.
the vigor killed psychopath, that'd be very funny.
No, I'm the damsel who's pretending to steward confirm Austin.
Oh, they're apparently. Oh, what?
I claimed cannibal to Bort. Also, you're muted again.
During game 1, Avery typed a bunch of periods basically when trying to place a token, and I'm like, how are you doing that? And I just did that now, and I'm like, oh, I see how this happened now.
Why did anyone pick up on that? How dare you? How dare you call me out like that?
Mm-hmm. One.
Yeah. Sin, do you have any stakes?
No.
Oh.
I did claim minion in town though.
But do you have stakes?
No.
Oh.
What?
I don't think Sin is a minion because Sin correctly guessed me as damsel yesterday.
Interesting.
I mean, wait, hold.
Who's to say?
Sabanite, did you pick me night 1?
Sure.
Okay.
You know I can only claim damsel on the script until a time more appropriate.
That's fair. Okay. That's totally credible.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I look forward to you wearing your best shoe.
Yeah. Thank you.
I would believe you more if you told me who else you got with 3.
I got Austin. I trust Austin, unfortunately.
It's interesting. Okay, Austin, then we.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we could be an outsider, so I don't know if we should kill Ree. I kind of think Ree is good, so would rather probably kill someone else.
Okay, so long as it's not me.
Okay. Cool. Alright. She left.
Sink a kill from.
Oh, that's really fun. I hope you're right.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
What were you?
For push to talk, I'm holding the period, but then I'm also typing a bunch of periods on my notepad, which then I go and delete, and then I'm not. It's just a complicated thing on my part.
It's slightly imperfect. It's all good. You can change the push to talk keybind, I think.
Yes,
but
I
can
simply
make it hard
have not.
to talk. So yeah. So valid. Right. I am going to let you know that either there are exactly 2 abilities in play with once per game in the ability text, or the steward saw an outsider.
How interesting. Question. No, you wouldn't be able to. Okay, nope. I've answered my own question. Thank you.
Okay.
Good day.
So, to answer some questions in chat, 'cause I didn't want to type it out with my broken keyboard, I think holding here is the call because I think it helped Evil to leave Alana alive, and I don't think it's necessarily a guarantee that they're gonna guess Alana. If I thought it was a guarantee, I would break, but I don't think it is. So I think leaving alive is the
I
correct move.
completely agree. I
Okay,
think
cool.
the only reason to do it would have been if most of the good characters that like get information consistently were already dead.
Yeah.
Because it's a very different thing. Like if we had done it quite early, it would be taking away the savant information, but the savant's the drunk. We want the savant to get bad information. And it would have let players it would have let, Sincerity maybe gets an extra day. The monk can choose another protection, like Ekin can get more information. So I think I'm happy with this, and I also think Evil is thinking a lot about why there hasn't been an execution, and that might
Liably informed that it is opposite day.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. Yo, please hand up if you need me.
I guess I'll just say, like, Alana's either so mad twice, I think, because Alana was now saying she was so mad yesterday, and we know she's not what she claimed, and what she's backed into is a double claim with somebody. So
Yeah, I actually forgot. I am the princess. I am the princess. It was a mistake. And I am Harpy mad. Me and Ray are good.
I have a storyteller
What a game.
question. If the princess successfully executes somebody, but somebody was puka poisoned, does the player who was puka poisoned not kill or not die, or does the puka not get to choose poison a new person and the kill still goes through?
So the way that it works is that the demon doesn't kill tonight means specifically any kills that would happen due to the demon's ability don't. So in the case of a puka, the puka would pick that person, like the person they picked the previous night would have died but doesn't because they can't due to the princess ability. The puka would poison a new player because the princess ability has no effect on the new poison, and then the previously poisoned person doesn't die, so they simply become sober because they can't die.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Austin, you had your hand up.
I have a nomination. It can wait.
Okay.
I don't think we should vote on what Austin wants.
I think I know what Austin wants to do.
Great,
Our nomination's open?
Yeah, by all means.
Great, I'll nominate Alana. It's a big surprise.
Tell me why.
I just wanted to talk for a little bit about.
Tell me why, Austin.
Yeah, so claimed to be Sarah Novus mad yesterday, then claimed something, then claimed to be Sarah Novus mad today, then said Harpy mad. I think this is just a tremendous waste of time for the good team. I think Alana's probably some sort of evil.
Princess Alana.
No defense.
It takes 6 starting now.
Is this gonna be up to me again?
What? You're the vizier. Everything's up to you. Well, no.
Okay.
Please no.
Alana's on the block.
Please no.
Nah, I'm good.
All right.
Can I please nominate Sabanite?
Sure. Why?
I want to kill somebody between Sabanite and Austin, inclusive. Alana's not in that. Sabanite, however, is in that. Also, there was a lot of votes on Alana.
Sabanite?
Yeah, we can kill me. I don't really care.
It takes 6 to tie and 7 to die starting now.
Sabanite said we can do it.
That's... Wait, what?
What?
What an amnesty ability.
Hold on. Pause. Everyone hold a sec.
Well, I have to make a choice now.
6 to tie, 7 to die. Sabanite's not on the block. Alana's on the block. Misclick.
We can tie. We can tie. Just 2 more people. We can tie.
5 is not 6 nor 7. Alana, not Sabanite, is still on the block. Anyone else?
Board.
On Sundays. What the hell is this?
Bort.
No.
I'll nominate Sincerity.
Tell me why.
We tie on Sundays.
How dare you? How dare you come to my home, Alana, on a Monday of all times? Sincerity.
Alana, you're speaking to me in my language? Maybe.
6 tie, 7 die, a starty start.
Hands up.
Four is not 6, nor is it 7. Final call, 20 seconds.
So, Evil clearly wants Alana dead, so we shouldn't kill Alana.
Correct.
Yeah, I think
Bort
you've
could
got a
have pushed
point.
any of these through, so...
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, and I'm evil, right?
I think Bort is good in either case. I think Bort could have pushed it through.
Why don't we just nominate someone else?
I'm still open to killing Bruce or Austin.
Ending the day in 10, 9, 8. Yeah, right back?
I'll nominate Bruce.
Tell me why.
Information I've heard does not reflect well on Bruce.
Bruce?
Your boy is steward confirmed, my friend.
Oh my god, that can't be true.
6 tie, 7 die.
I was informed I was steward confirmed.
Austin, I'd prefer not to comment.
I think Bort is evil.
Ending the day in 5, 4,
Report.
3, 2, 1. Princess Alana is executed and dies. Go to bed. It's a really interesting day when someone breaks madness twice and the correct move for evil is to not kill them. Like, killing Rhee is bad there for evil. Killing Alana is bad there for evil. What is going on in this game?
It's a very interesting one. I think it can go so many directions. I could see an argument for killing Rhee specifically because it might look like, if, you know, Austin said to us his plan is to take Rhea. I'm not mad that we didn't do it, first of all. I think just thinking from the other side of that spectrum, that because Austin's trying to frame Alana as the Harpy, I think a very Harpy thing to do would be to take a good player down with you beforehand. But I also think Alana is super, 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 super confirmed good. She doesn't know it yet, but she's got literally 2 huntsmen backing her up. So I think if she did, that would kind of come back, and eventually Austin is going to want to make other players mad. So I do think that it's a great call to just let that lie, and people are going to be like, wait a second, why didn't they kill Rhee? That's weird. Like, what's going on there?
And Ryback specifically said that he plans on killing a drunk anyway, so, like, I don't want to necessarily take that away from Ryback if that was his plan.
Definitely.
And while Alana is confirmed, like, is going to buy evil at least a day, if not 2. I don't know. That's my favorite thing about Clocktower, is that being a storyteller is so subjective. There are rules, there are balances, but it is all just a gut call at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I love that. I don't think there was a wrong call we could have made in that situation. I think both are great calls, and it'll be really fun to see how it goes from here.
Agreed. Let's go ahead to Malishon. Hello.
Hello, hello.
What do? How do? Hi do?
I will pick Ruth tonight, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
That's fun.
Fascinating.
Just picking evil to evil. Okay, let's go to Ruth. Hello.
Could I please get Sincerity as the philosopher?
Sure, I love that for you.
Thank.
Okay, bye. Someone in chat did say, I think from now on, madness gets tough. Absolutely. Like, if it's even slightly good for the evil team, we're gonna be very tough on it. I think because good has gotten a bit of a leeway. Like, they know what minions are in play if they think about it. Bringing in sincerity. Hey, Sunshine.
Hi.
You're mad as the Philo.
Oh, fun. Can do. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. Okay, what's next? We go to Austin.
We do.
Hello.
I'd like to make myself mad that Sabanite is evil, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wait, hey, oh well. Austin knows the rules. I was just gonna do the thing where I told you that you're mad that Sabanite's evil, but then you ran away.
No, you said. Oh, you said
The
thank
Harpy
you.
has selected you. You need to know.
That motherfucker. Thank you.
Okay, Jams, your messages were from before the day ended, correct?
They were from before the day ended, just to give us the option to think about it. But I'm very happy with how the days went. Do not worry about it now. We are chilling like a villain.
We're so cool over here in Team Potato Friends. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Before we go to Ryback, what do you think we give Ekin? What are your thoughts on the matter?
I don't know. I think it'll really depend who Ryback kills, to be honest. I think on one hand, the damsel's gone, which is good. But on the other hand, the damsel was confirmed.
Yeah.
But I also think because of the way that the minions knew right away that there was this Philo Alchemist Vizier claim because it was announced.
Mm.
And they've chosen to spread around the madness and the different things. So I think it'll be interesting to see. Like, I think in that perspective, Bort is essentially a good player who will not be executed during the day. What helps is that it's an Oho game, and so Ryback can just say Philosopher and Bort poofs into the night. So I think that's pretty balanced. But yeah, right now I've heard some suspicions on Austin from good players, but it does feel like a lot of the information that they're really relying on at the minute is Ree's Savant information and Ekin's general information, which isn't a ton to go off of. But I think who Ryback kills here will be really relevant to what we tell Ekin.
I agree, because especially with the steward confirming Ekin, I think this kind of falls on a pin here. Right now, I think at best I would give a slightly good, and at worst I'd give a neutral. I don't think it goes up higher than slightly good currently. But let's go see who Ryback kills. Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Bruce is my leading damsel candidate. Let's do what I normally do as an Oho. Let's kill the drunk, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You got it.
I think that lends credibility to Ree's Savant information, which will throw some spanners in the works, I think.
Specifically, I think it's going to really push sincerity under the bus, because yesterday we told Ree that either exactly 2 abilities that had once per game in their ability text are in play, or the steward saw an outsider. If Ekin thinks he's the drunk, that'll be interesting as well, right? Because one half of that is Sabanite saw, to Ekin's perspective, the drunk, but to everyone else's perspective, maybe a drunk or a mutant. I don't think people are socially reading Ekin as an ogre. But the other side of that, exactly 2 once per games are in play. Bort, I think pretty confirmably has a once per game ability, especially as more and more players come out as being Harpy and Cerenovus mad. Philosopher says once per game. And then Huntsman, inspiration is confirmed by Bruce, so I think they're also pretty confirmed, which means that sincerity as that third once per game is going to look really out of that confirmation chain and maybe get pushed on.
To answer some questions, Savant is the drunk. It was not a miss. And then secondarily, I think I strongly disagree that it is a good as a peach. Yes, Alana is confirmed, but Alana also looked shifty, and the confirmation pair is a stretch, but can be put evil. I'm willing to give a peach. I think slightly good is probably the correct answer here, but I think evil is doing better than a lot of you think in chat. That's my opinion. What do you think, Jams?
Yeah, I think I'm somewhere between a neutral and a slightly good as well. I think like neutral feels kind of nice because the other thing is that Slayer being alive right now is pretty damn powerful,
Yeah.
but they're also Seri mad, and so I
Yeah.
don't know how would you feel about Sincerity trying to Slayer shoot today? Would you let it go through, or would you say like she really has to play up that she's mad? I guess the thing is they made her mad as the philosopher, so she could say I'm the philosopher, I went Slayer, and if she does that, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
I think
yeah.
here's my take on this, and this might be a wrong take. I think if we save Ryback, like by killing Sincerity, they're just gonna kill Ryback tomorrow, and there's no like safety net. So I think if Sincerity's Slayer shot anyone else, I would break it, but not if like I would just let Good win the game because they're gonna do it anyways. That might be a hot take, but I think like rules as fun to the players, dragging it on might not be the best experience.
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that.
Okay.
So to that end, what do you want to tell Ekin?
Chai is really convinced that this is a straight good, which I disagree with strongly. I think I'm still okay with giving a slightly good though, because like I do agree that it could be a neutral. I think good still is on the front foot, even though there is challenges.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Day 2 of Daisy.
Daisy, that's good. Oh my god.
No.
Okay.
So sorry. Day 2 of Peach. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, we're staying at Peach.
Yes,
okay.
we're staying at Peach. It's day 2 of Peach. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I got my princesses mixed up, and I will never do it again.
You put Daisy on top instead of Peach. That's
Listen,
confusing.
Daisy can be on top whenever she wants. She just has to ask, okay?
Fair enough.
Goodbye!
Bye.
And I stand by that.
I've got Game 7 of the finals up on the other monitor, so gets me through the nights.
Is it basketball things?
Pacers Thunder. The Pacers' best player got hurt 2 minutes into the game today.
Listen, I stopped caring about sports the moment that the 2 hockey leagues I follow stopped playing. Anyways, Ree is dead. You have like 4 minutes or something.
Oh.
That's upsetting, Demon.
I'm sorry.
No fun.
I insinuated that in a conversation with Bruce and a couple other people when Alana's like, I'm the princess.
Yeah.
I thought Lana was either evil or Philo princess. And that's why I was like, hey, you should nominate Bort, who I thought was evil, right?
Yeah.
I thought an evil player just kind of got my out. So, all right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
There is apparently a
Damsel.
Yeah, you have to actually pick a damsel.
Wow. Fuck. Okay. God damn it.
I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I will speak to the drunken damsel to let them know that you were in search of
Wasted
them,
the
so they
ability.
can come to you.
Yes, that sounds great. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Bruce.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.
So, like knowing that Ruth is drunk, if she is, would be like something that would be valuable to be able to solve.
Yeah.
Maybe that would make Austin the better execution, I think.
Probably. All right, let's go talk to people. Sounds good. Thanks, Ekin.
Okay, bye.
Your ability, yes.
Okay. I've heard of another Fila.
Chat, I fucking love 5-star, and I will die on that hill. I think 5-star is actually good.
Telling Ree that I'm confirming Austin because it'll annoy her.
Yeah. Okay. I'm willing to believe that. And I am also very willing to let Bruce continue to pretend to be steward confirmed.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I don't particularly care.
Okay. Cool. See you later then.
Yep, see ya.
General is the best character in the game. It is the greatest character. You just need to talk to your storytellers. Like, actually pay attention to your storytellers. It's the best character.
I'm pretty sure Alana's evil.
Fair.
I'm still tunneling on that. But I'm sort of coming around to Ree being evil. I don't think she would be a bigger kill.
And 5-star general is
Yeah.
better than 3-star general. That's
Why,
just a fact.
Why didn't you use your ability to force it through on Alana if you think Alana's evil?
Because everyone else thinks I'm evil, and I wanted to give them a couple of days of me not just forcing through everything.
Well, I mean,
so
you know,
people might actually get reads on me.
Well, yeah,
one
just
way
tell your
to make sure
storytellers
that
to
we
be
think
better.
you're good is if we kill what people we think are evil.
Kizzle, you're the best.
That
Though.
would
Yes,
help
and
out.
we thought, and yet when we got Alana, in the book,
And yet,
Part of it might out some stuff about a damsel, which isn't inspo. So I'm not going to say that. But
I
day
use
one
neutral.
is no picking minions or the drunk neighbor's the mutant. And nobody, like the people who didn't vote on Alana were Sin, me, Ekin, and Ruth. And then nobody wanted to like really try to lift. So I just kind of believe Alana's good because I know I'm good. I trust at least 1.5 of those other people.
Yeah. So you said it was Ekin, you, and Ruth that didn't vote on.
So
you.
then,
Instead,
the drunk neighbor's what?
the drunk neighbor's the mutant.
Well, okay.
But
a drunk?
that would be incorrect because there are picking minions because I kind of just trust Alana that there are picking minions. But if she was, and this just reinforces that I think, and this could just.
I did not even hear of one
Unknown,
being in
Angie.
play.
Fun. That makes sense.
I did see the P4
Thanks for joining,
remake.
Sarah Matt, day 2.
No.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for coming back. Hands up if you need me. Noms are open immediately-ish.
Gotta give the psychopaths a second.
Oh, yeah, I'll claim psychopath and I'll kill Ekin.
Heard, thank you.
Can I claim psychopath and attack Bort, please?
Sure. Ree?
Hello, lovely town. I was the savant. I'm not going to share day 2 info because it points to something that I don't want evil people to necessarily know at this point. But I have shared part of it with somebody. Day 1 was there's no picking minions or the drunk neighbor's the mutant. So I think there's picking mutants or picking minions.
Mm-hmm. I have a mutant somewhere that cannot be next to a drunk, so that's fun.
I have a dead person claiming mutant.
Same.
Oh, I'm
that's
the
exciting.
that would make sense. You have been claiming townsfolk and minion the whole game.
Yes.
I have a mutant token down on someone who's alive that like could be next to a drunk.
I really want to kill, like, again, Save Night through Austin. Maybe Ryback.
Yeah, I was going to say Bruce nominates Ryback.
Oh, Bruce nominates Ryback? Heard.
Yeah.
Tell me why.
I'm hearing a lot of people suggesting folks north of me are evil, and I haven't heard a whole lot of people saying anything about folks down there. Like the people who are down on the south down there's not a lot of discussion about that, and Ryback might be evil.
Ryback?
Nope, not evil. I think Bruce is good though. I think we look elsewhere. Maybe looking at sincerity. I think that's where I kind of want to go.
Okay. 5 votes.
Ooh. Would this be a good thing to force through, do we think?
Potentially.
It'd be nice.
I would rather
Two-
not. But
two
I'm
is not
tempted.
enough.
Goods. That'd be fun. Confirming goods.
2 is not
If
enough.
Austin didn't vote, then I would, but I don't think they're both evil together.
Can I nominate Sabanite?
Of course, tell me why.
I think that Sabanite is likely evil, and on the very slim off chance that he's not, I think it's good to get off the board for a couple different reasons. I think this is a good kill either way. A couple people I trust also think Sabanite is evil, so And as Bruce said, no one's talking about people south of Bruce.
A Sabonite?
I think I'm probably the drunken resinfo, so that I think that confirms me. But kill me or don't.
Okay, 5 votes.
Alright, gonna be honest here, the amount of people who don't want to vote is concerning me.
For the record, Sabonite, the drunken mutant thing would be the false statement.
Ending the day?
Yes, I will force this through.
In 10? You're going to force Sabonite through?
Yes.
Okay, Sabonite's dead. Go to bed. Hello.
Interesting. Hello.
Bort could have done the funniest thing and killed Ryback.
That would have been crazy. Would you have asked him to pick again?
What?
Because of the alchemist ability, right? Because he's the Philo with the alchemist ability, and the alchemist is the storyteller might prompt you to choose differently. So if he had tried to force it through, we could have just been like, eh.
Yeah, I think that falls with the Slayer thing, where like I think that kind of like tells, I think if he does it tomorrow with a good player, I might like prompt him to do it again, because I think that would be funny. And I think storytellers need to like use stuff like that to bluff evils more often. Like save a good player with a mutant madness break or something.
It's going to be really interesting to see who Ryback chooses to kill tonight, because there's 2 pretty dangerous weapons out there for the good team. They've got an unspent Slayer and an alchemist Vizier.
Yeah. Well, let's go to Malishon. Hi, Mally. You a monk or whatever?
Yeah. I'll go with Ruth again.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Thanks.
You gonna Sarah mad or whatever?
This might be a bad idea, and I apologize if so. I would like Ryback as the ogre, please.
Okay.
Incredible.
Oh, ogre is on this script. That's fun. Let's go to Ryback. Hello.
All right, now it gets tough.
The Sarah Novus. I would like you to be mad as the ogre.
Ruth. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Sabonite, were you actually what you told me you were?
Oh yeah, I'm the steward.
Hello.
Hello.
Myself on Sin, please.
Okay, goodbye.
The Harpy has selected me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Sorry, I hit the back button on an accident. I just really wanted Ryback to have to wait to make his pick. Now let's go to Ryback. Hello, do a thing now.
Yeah, I'm down to... I can't kill Bort because I feel like that was a little worrisome. Everything I could kill tonight would be stuff that I've learned about for sure. But you know what? Let's rip the Band-Aid off. Let's kill the monk, please.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, you're muted.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Man, I'm just sending you so many periods right now. It's crazy.
It's my favorite kind of communication.
So
I love talking to you in Morse code.
So this is interesting because the people who are alive are a general who's steward confirmed, a slayer, a pixie who's basically confirmed, a Philo who's basically confirmed, and 3 evil people.
Yeah, we're gonna wake up and it's gonna be like 4-3 in terms of voting majority.
Yeah.
Which is rough for good, but there's an unspent Slayer who is no longer Sarimad, and a Alchemist Vizier who can push through an execution on any of those evil players, regardless of that voting majority. So I would say we're in pretty like solid good.
Yeah,
territory.
yeah. This is.
I think
Daisy.
Ryback killed the one person that he didn't really need to kill tonight. Which
No.
it's hard to know, right? And I do think it helps make Ruth look like the good real Slayer, But if sincerity hits, then that's just game over. So I think
Yeah.
it'll be a very interesting balance.
Wait, is
See what
Ruth and
happens.
Sincerity in a double claim?
Ruth messaged Ryback and said that she was going Slayer, which I think is why Malishon has been protecting her.
Interesting. All right, well let's go give a Daisy this time correctly.
Hell yeah.
Jams, can you read chat for me? There was a thing that I need you to do in there. Hello, Ekin. Daisy correctly this time.
So we're fully good now.
We're Big Daisy.
Big Daisy. All right, thank you.
Cool.
Bye.
Sorry, I was moving the tokens while I was doing the thing for the harpist.
All good.
Yeehaw. Okay. Hi, I'm Daisy. Let's go. Princess Malishon is dead.
Oh boy. Okay.
Trey minutes.
I got on the final 3. I will keep forcing.
Okay.
The reason I was hesitant to claim it, and Bruce can like back up kind of what went down. Alana was claiming pretty loudly. I thought Alana was either an evil player trying to take it as a bluff or Philo, right? That's why I said, hey, you should nominate Bort. Because if either the Philo or if you're an evil player, you're SOL, right? Because you can't sync it. And my working theory is still that Alana is evil. Bruce was in the conversation where I was like, are you sure you're the Princess Alana? Because I've heard of another princess. And so Bruce messaged me and was like, are you the princess?
Best shot is Ryback.
Yeah. I was thinking Ekin, but I am open to Ryback.
Ekin could be good as well.
I haven't talked to Ekin yet. There's a certain amount of...
I believe Ekin's information. I don't believe Ryback's information.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a conversation in with Ekin.
Yeah.
I just figured you and Ruth, as being investigator partners in crime, you would know if what team Ruth was on.
No. So Rosanna and I.
Oh, that's what.
Ruth and I are besties. We pick each other when we have picking roles. Get the lore right.
Okay.
Huntsman, Slayer, Philo.
Huntsman, Slayer, Philo. I have a Philo and a Slayer on my Grim.
I do too.
One of them could be the drunk.
That's true.
I also my ping's alive, so I guess they could be the mutant or the drunk. And not be telling me.
Yeah.
I guess in theory they can be the damsel and not believing me for some reason. I think.
Man.
Yeah, then we can let more people in before you claim.
We're just hanging.
Hey, do you think Inspo's evil or good?
I think Inspo's good.
I think Inspo's good. Alana, the general information suggests you and Sabanite are probably some sorts of evil.
Listen, you're still harpy mad at me.
I'm not harpy mad. I've never been harpy mad.
Okay, I don't know what's wrong with Austin.
Me the entire game.
We can't talk,
Right.
Austin.
Bruce,
We
what
quite
are
simply
you?
cannot.
Okay.
I've told everybody what I am.
Hands up if you need me.
Mal, you're still not the mutant, right?
No, I'm the monk.
Sunshine?
Hey, can I claim Slayer and choose Austin, please?
Yeah, of course. Bruce?
Thank you.
I just wanted to say the person that I trust the absolute most in town says that we should go after Ruth, and so I would like to do that if we have the votes.
All right. Anyone else? Was that a nomination, Bruce?
It can be, if noms are open.
Yeah, noms are always open in my house.
Well, hot damn. This nom is open and served. I'm getting ready to nom Ruth.
Tell me why.
Everything I just said. The person that I trust the most in town says that Ruth is very likely evil, and I trust that person, obviously. So let's go after Ruth.
Ruth?
It's hard to argue against info that I don't know what it is. This is fine, but I am a townsfolk.
It's pure socials, Ruth. That's all.
4 votes. Okay, that is enough. Anyone else?
And I trust Bruce's judgment, so I'm going to force this through.
Okay, Ruth is executed and dies. Go to bed. What happened?
Nailing this. The button, I press A to accept chats, but I press S to go to sleep, and so I thought my finger was on the A. It was not. So I was like, oh, was just trying to be your friend, and instead it was day again.
Aves and Jams, the most professional Clocktower streamers. Here we go.
Obviously.
Okay, what's next? We gotta go to Austin is first.
Austin's first. He's up. This is a big moment.
Big moment for Austin. Hello, never been the Harpy, never will be the Harpy. Don't even know what the Harpy is, Austin.
I really wish I knew who Ryback was killing, because I need to put it back in play. I think Sin is a good frame. Bort is a problem. I'm going to put Bruce on Ekin, I think, just to cause some confusion.
So you said Bort on Ekin?
Bruce on Ekin.
Bruce on Ekin. Okay, wrong B name. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I've got those tokens locked and loaded for you.
Yeehaw. Let's go to Bruce. Hello.
Holy shit, what is happening here?
You're Harpy mad that Ekin's
Great
big
question.
evil.
That Ekin's evil? Okay.
Yep. Okay,
Sounds
thank you.
good. Thank you.
That is probably one of Evil's closest way out of this, is Bruce not being mad
Definitely.
enough.
Yeah, I think any sort of madness death here, it takes away an execution, which is huge for
Yeah.
evil. And so I understand exactly why Austin's cycling that back into play. I also think there's maybe a world where Austin could be more of a demon candidate than Ryback, since I think Austin's got a bluff, but I'm not sure. It'll be really interesting to see.
Yeah. Yeah, and just like being honest, like if Bruce and Ekin are both alive and Bruce is not being alive, I am not afraid to just rush it to final 3. Like I think that's Evil's probably
Absolutely.
that's Evil's best chance here, because Good is winning if they put the information together.
I think so.
All right, let's go to Ryback and figure out the plan.
I'm so curious to see what he does.
Hello.
Ahoy. All right. Let's kill so many things. Well, Bort might be good. Bort might be seen as evil, but Bort is never the demon. Let's go early on Bort. Let's go for Philosopher, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Bort.
That is the correct call, and that opens up the ability, because if the final 3 is Austin, Sincerity, Ryback, I generally do not know who they vote for. Like that's a really
Well, what's
great
amazing
final
here,
3.
remember, is that Sincerity is their frame, but the evil team, I don't think knows that Sincerity is the unspent Slayer, which is huge. Like, to be in an Oho game and to be a completely unspent, not Sarah Mad, not Harpy Mad, like Sincerity
used
has a
yesterday
very good chance. Oh, wait, Sincerity used it?
on Austin. Which is why I
Okay,
think that final 3 is great, because if you trust
For
Sincerity,
everything I just said. Yeah, if they trust Sincerity, they go for Ryback. Okay,
But-
that
but-
changes everything.
but who trusts Sincerity, and who trusts that Austin isn't the demon?
I don't
There's,
think
like,
anyone trusts Sincerity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
I
Ekin.
fully thought she was unspent. I was like, this is insane. It's an Oho game. What the hell? No, okay. Damn.
I think it's still Daisy though. I think good is
I
still
don't
win
know.
because they just killed an
They're like-
evil.
They did just kill an evil. I would maybe put it on neutral because I think
Ooh.
Bruce is very confirmed.
Okay.
But Ekin, like, it's 3 versus 2, and they no longer have that sort of huge voting majority because Bort can't just push things through. They did just kill an evil player.
They killed an
which
evil.
makes it a little better, but I think because no one trusts Sincerity, and Sincerity is the one whose information tells them who the demon is, what I'm thinking about right now is how likely is the good team to win the game?
Yeah. But I see.
Not
I
who's
think
winning right at this moment, but like
Yeah.
how likely is it that Rybeck gets killed before the final day? And given that the one good player that I think Ekin trusts who's alive is mad that Ekin is evil,
Yeah, and they're
if he
almost
breaks it, we're going to
certainly-
a final 3 where good is not going to have good odds. Yeah, I think that's pretty solidly neutral, but I'm curious what chat is saying.
Chat, I think, is agreeing with you. I think my argument for good is just because, like, you know, with perfect information, Sincerity really narrowed, and I, like, even with that, I'm still willing to bring it on to the final 3. But if good, like, focuses, they kind of have the answer, right? But I think I agree with you. I think it is probably Princess Leia. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Princess Leia.
Hello. Leia is neutral. I don't love that. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, let's see if we're gonna have final 5 or final 3. Let's go.
Well, Alana, when the tokens came out, did you see a hand that was red?
I think it's a claw.
You know what I see? Bort's dead body.
Ooh.
Confirmed, not Pucker.
Yeah,
Austin,
that's
Oh,
the
that's
claw
true.
is the nail part of it.
I'm your
What's your
balloonist. I was Sarah Mad yesterday as the ogre.
Who are your pings after, Austin?
Bort and Sincerity.
Okay.
Wait, what's your ability? Or like, what's your info?
So night 1 Ruth, night 2 Bruce, night 3 Austin, night 4 Bort, night 5 Sin.
That's not good for Austin.
I'm good.
I have some weird ass general info.
You wanted to manifest being the princess, and then I didn't get a roll.
Oh, I was the monk.
You're the monk. Okay, monk. And then you died pretty quick, right?
Like night 4. Yeah, night 4.
Oh,
I got
night
3
4.
pings.
Oh, okay.
I got. So, I'm suspicious of Ruth now because Ruth hard claimed Slayer to me, and I sat the monk ability on Ruth so she didn't have to shoot. And then the day after I died, she made no attempt to shoot at all and was executed.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wait,
Like,
hold
so,
on.
like-
Maybe Ruth wasn't like the Slayer, right?
Yeah,
I do think Ruth is probably evil, but
yeah, that's kind of what I think now. Although Ekken's information is hard to make work with that, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I'm pretty sure we have like a Typhon line of like Ekin, Ryback, Ruth.
that would make Saber Knight the drunk.
What is Sabinate's info?
I'll let him say, but it doesn't.
Not the mutant.
I am
Philosopher.
the princess.
Where's the alchemist token? Is the alchemist? Okay, there we go.
That was the
Oh,
balloon bought after you, Austin.
I don't understand. I don't know. I'm gonna go talk to Bruce.
Game, and you did see an outsider in a mutant Ekin.
Isn't Bort Philo?
I don't know. Like, I
I-
thought for like the majority of the game, but then killing. I don't know. I trusted Ruth for a while, but that was before I had the balloonist info.
gotten my ability on night 2 when I died.
Okay.
And I did not claim it to anyone on day 1.
I think Austin's evil. I don't know if he's a demon, but I do think he's evil. Like, I do not buy the story about Alana.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that either of those are a really good pick.
I wanted to kill Sin today.
I don't.
welcome back to town. Hands up if you need me. Noms are open immediately. Well, once Ryback gets back.
Come on.
Okay.
Yes, I can.
I have some announcement for town. I'm the general that went from slightly evil to slightly good to good to neutral. I think Bort was the alchemist vizier, and I think we killed Root, a townsfolk. And Ryback's information says we went from Root, a townsfolk, to Bruce, a minion or a demon, to Austin, or a minion or a demon, Bort, a townsfolk, and then Sin, the drunk. That's my world right now.
If your world is me as a minion or a demon, then your information is just wonk.
We're gonna hold for a second as we try to see if Ryback can reconnect.
Okay, I just got info that I might be drunk, so I could also just be the drunk.
Oh, I think somebody else is the drunk.
Ekin, I think your info is right.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. We believe my world, though.
Absolutely not. If it has me as evil, your world is wrong. So
Bruce could be good.
Bruce is really evil to me.
Ryback?
This is so good.
All right, I'm gonna hop in here and say, Ryback, you are headphones. If you're here and you can hear us, you are headphones. I'm gonna go ahead and say first call for nominations.
Austin could be evil.
If Austin's evil, that means Ruth is good, I think.
I think exactly 2 of Bort, Bruce, and Sincerity are good.
I
Based
think
on
Sin is
some
definitely
info.
good.
Bort is
Thank
good.
you for the raid.
So I
That's a
was
problem.
leaning Sin coming into today, being the evil one. I'm waiting for Ryback before I nominate. Just
Yeah, Ryback, maybe try running the setup again.
Ruth's role public.
I'm the Slayer.
It's a
Did
double
you try?
play.
Did you try to shoot yesterday?
I was pushed through on. I would
Oh,
have.
that's true.
I do think Bort's good. Unfortunately.
What are you, Austin?
I am the princess. I don't know how to be. Bruce sussed it out on day 1.
That wasn't a sus. I said, "Are you the princess?" You said, "I cannot confirm nor deny." So it's like I don't know what to make of that.
Sin, how do you feel about Root's claim?
I think there's a living Sarah Novus, and I'm not going to question it.
So Ryback was Sarah Mad for 2 days as ogre, or just 1 day.
I think he said just 1 day.
Okay, so it's Sin then Ryback.
Ruth claimed Slayer day 2 to me, so it's like not a short term Sarah thing on Ruth, if that's what you're thinking.
Yeah, I
So
had that claim from day 1.
According to my info, unless I am the drunk, which would be funny, that means the drunk neighbor's the mutant. Nobody's come out as a dead mutant besides Alana, which Bort can't be the drunk in inspo.
I'm the dead damsel, so I can't be the drunk.
Which means that there is still a mutant and a drunk alive in a pair somewhere.
The only world I can build with a that's the true statement is that Bruce is the mutant and Saber Knight's the drunk, and that Ekken's evil, and I don't really like that socially.
I don't either. I've been trusting Ekken.
Can I don't know if we're nominating.
You know, I think we're gonna take a pause. I appreciate the game chat. I think for right now we're gonna pause on game chat, because we're just gonna try to get Ryback to get in here. I don't want to run the day without a live player.
So, Avery, I looked up the reviews on Totally Killer
Yeah.
and your time cut thing.
Yeah.
Totally Killer has much better reviews.
Yeah, I think Time Cut's better though. Like I like both of them. They're both really good.
It's only on Netflix, so I will not be watching it because I do not have a Netflix subscription. But just based on 2 numbers I've saw on the internet, I don't believe it.
That's fair. I think it was better. Wait, which one? Which one is the one with? They both run together in my head.
Totally Killer is the one with the Kyrian something from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, cute little blonde. Her best friend made a time machine. It's at an amusement park.
Yes. And then the other one is the other one. I think the other one's better. That's me personally.
The internet does not agree with you.
Yeah, well, the internet's wrong, and they should feel bad.
I don't think that's how the internet works.
Maybe it should be how the internet works. Ryback's back.
Thank God.
Okay, noms
right.
open.
Can I nominate Sincerity?
Yeah, why?
We're doing a lot of talk about Bruce. We're doing a lot of talk about Ekin. We're doing a lot of talk about Ryback. We're doing a lot of talk about me. We're not doing any talk about Sincerity. It just feels like maybe skating to Final 3 as a demon.
Sincerity.
I'm the Slayer clearing you from being the demon.
Okay.
I really wanted you to die there. I'm sad you didn't.
A lot of people did.
Do this.
3 votes. Yeah, Totally Killer is where the mom's friends die, and Time Cut is where the sister dies.
Oh yes,
There's an
it's
evil
supposed
team
to
voting
solve
right
that.
there.
Nope, I'm good.
3 is enough.
Good too.
Bruce nominates Ryback.
Bruce nominates Ryback. Why?
It was very interesting that we had like 1 or 2 votes. 2 votes on Ryback the other day when I nommed Ryback. Now, like, people are saying there's a lot of talk about Ryback. I'm the only one that's talking about Ryback right now. I think that there's a very viable evil team between Ekin, Ryback, and Ruth down there. I think we killed an evil team member. Sin is good.
Okay, Ryback.
I'm good too, and I'm still making sense of my balloonist pings, but I was Sarah mad yesterday, so I don't know how that works for everybody.
Okay, 3 tie, 4 die.
Ekin, you said we were all the way at...
Sin, if you want to save yourself... Oh, okay, never mind.
We were all the way at good, and then we went back down to neutral after killing Ruth and Board.
Is there a world where Ekin, Ryback, and Austin are all evil together?
I can buy that.
Nah.
Unfortunately.
I don't know how it works with the Sarah Harpy-ness of it all.
Ending the day in 10.
Ekin's info makes sense for when I died.
8.
I think it's unlikely Austin is a part of it.
7. 6.
What is Austin? Because the balloonist info doesn't make Austin good.
I am the princess.
3, 2, 1. Sincerity is executed and dies. Go to bed. I am so mad at Bruce. I really wanted to kill them, but he didn't allow me to.
He did an amazing job with that madness, and I think that was really, really the Harpy kind of shining, because Ekin's sitting there going like, no, I'm good, and genuinely like experiencing all of the confusion of like, why is this person that like was in worlds that I was building where I think they're good, why do they think I'm evil? How is that what's going on? Instead of thinking about like, who's the demon, who should I be killing, he's sitting there going, why, like, no, I need Bruce to know that I'm good, and which is exactly what you want the Harpy to be doing, so I loved that.
This, I think, has been a wonderful game showcasing both the princess somehow, but also this wonderful script and all these amazing characters. I'm really happy with how this game has gone. Let's finish it up, though.
It's a fantastic game. Let's do it.
It's been so good. Let's go to Austin. Hello.
Hey, princess.
It was really hard. I wish I wasn't Slayer Shot, because otherwise I think we'd have it in the bag. Okay, so I'm just like talking through my thought here. I really wish I knew who Ryback was gonna kill, because my plan was to make the living one mad that sincerity is evil, if sincerity is the slayer and clearing me, but I don't know which one that's gonna be. I think Ekken's info is too weird, so I'm gonna make Ekken mad at sincerity, please.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I love that. I
Bring
think
in-
from if
oop,
I were the
one
demon right
second.
now. Oh,
Hello, Ekin. Sorry, Jams.
Hello.
You're mad at sincerity.
I'm mad that sin is evil?
Yep.
Okay. Am I getting information?
Later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Sorry about that, Jams. Please
oh,
tell
you're
me.
so fine. Nothing got said. We're all good. No, all I was gonna say is that I do think that Austin has the right read on that. At least if I were the demon right now, because I think Bruce seems a lot more confident that Ryback is the evil demon than Ekin. Like I think for Ekin it will be a true 50-50. And it'll come down to does Ekin trust sincerity, whereas I think Bruce definitely trusts sincerity and is very sure that Austin can't be the demon and therefore it has to be Ryback. So I'll be interested to see what happens.
If I'm the demon, and this might not be a good play. I'm never saying this is a good play. If I'm the demon, I think I kill Austin here. Because I think I kill Austin, and I think knowing Bruce is gonna come out, I think you try to point out, oh, Bruce, Sarah was mad about his demon and is actually Ekin. I think that might be a cool play. I don't know.
That'd be very interesting.
Let's go to Ryback.
There's a lot of options. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh no, Ryback is a hourglass. Ryback?
I hate this a lot because
Talk us through your process.
Bruce to me is probably the most good player, but I think Bruce is our alternative condition, probably. Ekken's information seems good-ish. And I don't know if he's just reading the board as a mutant, though. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark. I'm going to leave Bruce to get his shot on me and hope that the rest of the time just goes on Austin. I'm going to kill Ekken with go general, please.
Okay, thank you. What an interesting play.
That's amazing because Bruce has never. That's the thing, right? And this is where the long play really comes into focus because Inspo has never once revealed that they are the huntsman and not anything else, which has given Bruce the space to just never come out as the pixie. And so Bruce has been claiming huntsman this whole time, which Ryback knows isn't true because he's the Oho. That is the craziest part of this whole game. He has no idea what Bruce is. They're like, maybe he's the damsel. And so now the player who's really confident in who they think the demon is still alive to nominate them on the final day. That's crazy.
This is really bad for evil, but I need to remind you, chat, all 500 of you, town do be towning sometimes. This is going to be a fun final three, I think. Let's wake him up. Hello and welcome to a final three in an Avery game, and you know what that means. If you hear it, say it back. Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning.
Good morning, Austin.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ryback.
Good morning.
Bad morning, Ekken. This is your final three.
I was harpy mad that Ekken was evil yesterday.
I am currently harpy mad that sin is evil. We're both dead, so we still have an alive harpy.
Or is it a Vig game? Or Kazali?
There's too many outsiders for a win.
Can we get a round robin or something?
Yeah, I'm the damsel.
I'm the huntsman.
Slayer, shot Austin.
Savant, I can paste all of my information in chat now.
General, slightly evil, slightly good, good, neutral, dead.
Balloonist, Ruth, Bruce, Austin, Bort, Sin, Bruce.
Slayer got pushed through on before I could shoot.
Monk was protect. Ryback night 2, then Ruth for 2 nights, then died.
Stewart confirming Ekken.
How's the Pixie Huntsman?
Princess.
Vizier.
So we know there's an Evil Dead between Ruth and Sincerity.
V's information says V is the drunk, or we have a living mutant next to a drunk, I think.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
It sort of makes sense. And I won't elaborate.
Wait, do you think I'm the mutant? I'm the princess.
No, I think Bruce is the mutant. I think Sabinite's the drunk who learned a minion. Ekin is the harpy who just died and is trying to...
That's possible.
Bruce
Why
came
would
to
you?
me first thing day 2
Why-
immediately after I died
Hold on,
and said
yeah.
that he had my ability. And I told nobody that I was the huntsman on day 1.
Yeah, so I'm not the mutant. If we're building worlds in which Bruce is the mutant, I got the Huntsman ability on night 2 right after Inspo died. I picked Sin because Sin was the only one to claim Damsel when I was Damsel hunting. So for building worlds where I'm the mutant, I had to have made a very, very lucky, like, oh, Inspo, you had to have been the Huntsman because I have the ability of the Huntsman right now.
Bruce is either the minion or the huntsman. They were looking for a damsel day 1. I thought they were going to guess me.
But if Ekin and Ruth are not claiming mutant, that means either Ryback is the mutant and Ekin or Ruth is the drunk, or Austin is a mutant, Bruce is drunk, saw a bluff, and I don't know why Inspo dies night 2.
Well, you could also be the drunk, and that explains, like...
That's so mean.
Well, I mean, drunk savant, come on.
Mallory.
Beautiful.
My best guess, but this is very, very speculative, is Ryback is the living mutant, Ekken's the drunk, because I cannot make his general information work. And that probably leaves Bruce as the Yoho, like somebody said. But I can also see a world where Ruth is the actual Slayer who was going to shoot Ryback, and that's why Ekken's information went from like good to neutral, because the Slayer who was about to shoot the demon died. So,
If we think that it's possibly an Oho, Ryback wants to kill me all the time, and I claimed Huntsman to Ryback's face, and the Huntsman died right away.
All right, I'm gonna hop in here and ask Ekin. You have your hand up.
Bruce and Austin have been like incredibly difficult to kill. I think they are a minion demon pair.
Okay, I'm gonna ask, does anyone feel like they have not had a chance to say what they need to say? Great.
So is it just me?
Noms are open any of the day in 20 seconds.
Bruce nominates Ryback.
Tell me why.
The world that I have is Ryback is very likely to be very, very likely to be evil. I think Ryback is the demon, given the fact that the 2 times I've tried to nominate Ryback with weird and wonky information that Ryback has, we've had a total of 3 votes across 2 nominations, which equaled the amount of votes that we got on Sincerity yesterday. So I think it's been impossible to get any votes on Ryback this whole time, even though we all agree that Ryback's info is weird.
Ryback?
Sure.
Okay, it takes 2 votes starting now.
Ryback, I think, is good. You don't need to vote 5th. No.
Ryback saying sure there just reads as demon, not caring and trying to seem like a minion.
5 is enough. Ryback's on the block. Any of the other nominations?
I could be wrong, but also killing Ryback is sometimes very fun.
I got the same beat, to be fair.
Ryback,
Yeah, that was not a mutant thing.
Ryback, Austin, will either of you be nominating?
Oh, I won't be nominating.
End of the day in 10? 9?
Oh, I hate
8?
that.
Is Ryback
7?
here?
We might have got it.
Austin's just good.
5?
I'll nominate Austin.
Okay, tell me why.
I think Bruce is the minion doing a lot of the noise for Austin. And we've kind of surprisingly not put Austin up for nomination much at all at this game.
Austin?
I'm the princess. I am very good. Thank you.
5 ties, 6 ties, starting now.
Alana, you don't believe Austin is the princess?
I'm surprised Austin is good.
Okay. Austin has said that he's not nominating. So, with that, Ryback is executed and dies. I just want to say that I think this was a really, really fun character reveal game, and I'm just so glad that you all got to be a part of it. It was a blast to storytell. Me and GMs had a great time. But the good team has won.
Yay.
Ryback was your demon, along with your Harpy Austin and your Ceranovus Roof. There was a point in this game. Where Alana, who was your damsel, was Sarah mad and Harpy mad and broke both. And it was better for evil to not break than to break Alana. I wanted to break you so fucking bad, Alana, but I physically could not because it would have been bad for evil. I think both teams had a chance to win there. Ree, you were the drunk. You saw Savant. Jams gave you Savant information. It was pretty cool.
I'm upset with you both.
Ekin, you were the general. I stand by our general information. Me and Jams had a lot of conversations about it. I think maybe the only one that I would maybe change if I could was giving you that neutral in that last night. It probably would have given you a slightly good. But from our point of view, good basically threw away their majority vote. It was, you were going to a final three with both Austin and Ryback together, and Bruce just looked evil. And it was you, Ekin, Sincerity, Bruce, and Austin and Ryback. Like, it just didn't look like good had the win there. But, you know, sometimes you're wrong. Bruce was our Pixie Huntsman. Inspo was Huntsman. Bort was Philo Alchemist Vizier. Sincerity was Slayer. Malshon was Monk. And Sabanite was Steward, who saw Ekin. Thank you so much for playing in our Princess Reveal stream game.
Austin, I told you I was the damsel.
Yeah. I thought it was Inspo day one when Inspo told me. Inspo Stewart confirmed me. I was like, damsel, thanks.
Because you broke and they didn't break you, and vibes.
And you Harpy broke and they didn't break you. Yeah, that's a good call.
And that's why we didn't break, because like it wasn't a guarantee you were gonna guess, obviously, because you didn't. But like, it doesn't feel good to Evil Dare to break that when like you could have guessed. Like if it was a guaranteed you were gonna guess, I might have broke it because that's just not like balanced. But it wasn't a guarantee you were gonna guess.
We didn't guess because we thought Bruce was the damsel.